Hello, welcome to my channel. We're just going to get another general message from Spirit and see what comes out today. Thank you everyone who subscribed to my channel, liked and commented on the videos. I appreciate you guys so much. Welcome to everybody who is new. If the video resonates with you, I would love if you would subscribe as well. Please remember these are collective readings and not everything will resonate with you necessarily, but that's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest behind. Also, there is no gender, so you can change the roles as you need to. I just read what's on the card so it doesn't get confusing. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. I heard I did it with the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, I keep getting drawn to the owl in her shirt. And like owls represent wisdom and patience and just like a higher knowledge of like spirituality is what I'm getting. So with this whole I did it energy, I feel like it feels like you kind of had a moment where you like reflected on. This feels like the twin flame journey here with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Very passionate, very like connected energetically. And so, but with this energy here, it feels like there was an energy of you having the foresight, right? Knowing that you had to choose you, knowing that you had to stay in your energy, knowing that this is what you ultimately wanted, right? You wanted this new cycle to start with your twin flame or your counterpart, however you wanted to say it. But you also knew that if you didn't stay grounded in your own energy, that it wouldn't come in, right? So I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles energy, that's a very stable energy. It's a grounded energy. It could be stable with finances or whatever it is, but it's a stability, right? You have control of yourself. You have control of your outer world and your inner world. And I feel like her face is getting me, but she's just so happy because I feel like this is your energy. So it's like I feel like you pulled away from your divine counterpart because it was just getting to be too emotionally all over the place, and then so you poured back into you focused on you, maybe you focused on your finances here, but anyway, you poured into you kind of like just let this go, right? You released it, you let it be in flow, you let spirit handle the details, right? And you focused on you. And I feel like with this energy here being next to you, I feel like this is what's coming in because you had the strength to release it, because you were steadfast on staying focused on you. It has energetically pulled this in, and I feel like the new cycle with your counterpart is starting up. Want some more? The Devil, Nine of Pentacles. I heard you can try, but you won't succeed. I feel like with the Devil energy, I feel like that's outside influences. Not a lot of people are going to understand the journey, right? So if you talk about it to like friends and family or acquaintances or whoever, right? If you're talking about the journey and the things that you go through, it's going to be looked at like this is crazy, or you know what I mean? It's just somebody that's not going through it isn't going to understand it, right? It's not going to make sense. It's not going to sound rational to believe in it, right? But it didn't matter like what was going on around you. I feel like this is your energy as well here with the Nine of Pentacles, right? You just solid, like super solid energy. Like I don't know, I'm seeing an image of a old oak tree. I don't know, maybe that's relevant for somebody, but it's just this energy of being like unmovable, right? Like your determination, your understanding of the process, your belief, your faith, your trust in spirit, your trust in the universe. Like you don't give up, right? So that's the energy that this is coming through here. It's like no matter what the outside influence is, no matter what other people's opinions were about the journey or what you should be doing or shouldn't be doing, you're like, okay, you can have your opinion, but I'm gonna do me, right? And that energy is very fierce, and I feel like it's just like this huge I'm seeing this like jumbly twirly cloud of energy, and I feel like that's what kind of is this energy here, like trying to enforce itself onto you to get you off course, but it didn't matter. You still stayed on course and determined. Yeah, Magician, like it didn't matter what anybody was doing. Temperance, yeah, exactly. This is beautiful energy. So like, yeah, I feel like I heard be proud. Yeah, for sure. Like, all these people that want to talk down on the journey, want to make you feel insecure, want to say that you're crazy. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, you had the courage to stay true to who you were, true to what you knew could happen if you stayed faithful. And now it's being brought in because you stayed in this energy. You stayed in your manifestation energy. You stayed balanced and calm. You stayed like clear-headed about things. You trusted the process. Yeah, this is incredible energy. Can I get more on the sun? Yeah, I feel like I heard you shine so bright it hurts my eyes. Yeah, 100%. It's just like, get out of here. You shine so bright it hurts their eyes, and they just want to hate on it because it's not happening for them, but it's happening for you. And oh well, right? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. This is the devil energy. People are going to look at the journey, and when it does unfold and people start to see the beautiful blessings that come into your life for trusting spirit and believing in your purpose and your path, it's shocking. And that's kind of part of the process too. It's like spirit wants you to be an example of what true faith and love can bring into somebody's life, right? All these people that have something negative to say, they're going to be left in this Five of Pentacles energy because they didn't have the faith to believe in something bigger, right? But you did. I heard, when I looked at this just now, I heard believe in fairy tales, and that's kind of the energy, right? You can believe, what is the quote? Fear and faith demand that you believe in something that you can't see, and you get to choose, right? So that's 100% the energy. It's like these people are in an energy of fear, and so they project fear onto others. You're in the energy of faith and love and hope, and you project that outward too, and that kind of just like pushes it. Like, I'm seeing somebody sweeping, it like pushes the energy of negative people away, right? So, like I said, no matter what was going on the outside, no matter who was trying to interfere, you still stayed in this energy here. You were staying in your manifestation energy. You were staying in your balanced temperance energy. You were alchemizing all of this negative energy for your highest good here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You knew that this was going to be coming in for you if you did the work and you stayed in your own lane and you trusted in spirit and you trusted in yourself as well. I feel like that's what you just stayed in that energy, and I feel like it's blowing people's minds as well as putting them kind of in this Five of Pentacles energy, because I feel like your blessings are starting to come in. Can I get some more on the Two of Cups? Death, I heard rebirth. Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is that like steadfast energy, right? So it takes a lot of courage to be willing to, how do I say this? It takes a lot of courage to stay in your own lane when everybody is telling you that you are doing something outside of the normal, right? Projecting negative opinions on you, telling you that you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, telling you that you shouldn't believe in something so crazy, right? To be connected to somebody telepathically, to be connected to the universe, to be able to intuitively be guided, all of that, people aren't going to understand that when they're not in a high vibration. But you knew that that was all real. You knew that that was all part of the process, and you stayed steadfast in that energy. And so with the Seven of Wands, I feel like that is this counterpart love energy being protected by spirit. It's always been on your highest timeline waiting for you, and because you decided to do the work on yourself, because you decided to stay so faithful on your journey, this is what's coming in. This is the truth of the situation. Your counterpart is on their way, and people are starting to see the truth too. It's like, on the one hand, these people are closed-minded and they don't want to see that these beautiful blessings and connections to the divine are real, but they're forced to face it because they see these things happening in your life. And it becomes real because they can see it for themselves now, right? It's not just you saying that you believe in this certain thing or these aspects, right? People are seeing the blessings coming into your life, and I feel like it's blowing their mind. Like this Ace of Swords energy, I feel like is it's being highlighted. Like it's really loud. This truth energy is really loud. I feel like I'm seeing a crowd of people and everybody's sitting down in their chair, and I feel like that's the energy that spirit is trying to like convey with this. It's like you like, I heard sit down and shut up. Yeah, so it's like Spirit wants people to see that when you believe and you trust, beautiful things come to you, right? And if you want to be in this energy here of the Devil and the Five of Pentacles, projecting onto people, projecting negativity, then you're going to be shown either way. You know what I mean? You're either going to be shown in your life to heal and then you can have blessings, or you're going to be shown to sit down and shut up and watch all these beautiful blessings come in for the people that you projected on, right? Yeah, it's a very fierce energy that I feel like Spirit's in right now. Can I get some more? The Star, the Hermit, and the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like this is the main energy of this reading, honestly. So I feel like Spirit wanted you to know that, you know, your counterpart is on their way. I feel like that is a protected thing. That's one of your blessings waiting for you on your timeline. But I feel like the biggest energy is this Ace of Swords, Hermit, Hangman energy. It's like you are being highlighted right now in people's lives that doubted you. They're being shown the truth of who you are, and like your journey is real, right? Like all the things that I heard naysayers. So all the things that people were saying negatively about you are being thrown at them to sit within, reflect on, right? With the Hermit and the Hangman, that's a very reflective energy that's seeing things from another perspective, right? I feel like Spirit is positioning you right now to be the star, the center of attention, because people need to see that if you have faith and you have the courage to believe in something bigger, then something bigger is going to happen for you, right? So that's beautiful. Let's get you some oracles. Follow the moon, watch for the signs. I don't feel like that's so much like watch for the signs. I feel like it's more of this star energy. Like Spirit is being like, okay, all of you naysayers, sit down and watch how beautiful the life of this person is going to be, because they were true to their faith, right? They were true to their path. They were true to themselves. Yeah. Oh my goodness. 1 second. Okay. Okay, one more. I heard blessings upon blessings. Yeah. Moonlit. Yeah, moonlit. Embrace uncertainty. Yeah, and I feel like that is, you know, that's the lesson, right? You're not always going to see the results right away when you believe in something, right? You're going to have to be steadfast in that energy of belief. You're, you know, and your faith is going to be tested, right? There's going to be times where you want to give up on the journey, and, you know, if you push through, then you're pushing through the uncertainty and you're embracing it, right? You're allowing yourself to go with the flow. You're allowing Spirit to pave the way for you and just, you know, trust. And that's incredibly hard to do, but you did it, and I feel like Spirit is just like so proud of you, wants you to be so proud of yourself, and you know, keep being you and keep shining bright. So I hope that resonated for you. I hope that brought you some clarity. Please like, subscribe, or comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.